Hello, today we're going to be looking at the fifth fruit of the Spirit, which is kindness. And first and foremost, in 1 Corinthians 13, verse 4, the classic verse, it says, "Love is patient and love is kind." And, to be kind to other people, it firstly needs to be out of a place of love. It needs to be genuine. If we're being kind to other people, we shouldn't be kind to other people in order to look good before others or doing it for the wrong reasons or because we feel we ought to. Firstly, we ought to be kind to people because we want to be. It should come from a place of love, and I encourage you to ask God to help you to want to be more motivated to be kind to others because you care about people, because you love them. Moving on in Ephesians 4 verse 32, this is Paul speaking to the church in Ephesus. He says to them, "Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another as God in Christ forgave you." And, first and foremost, we're called to love and be kind to those in the church, to our friends in the church and in our youth groups. We're called to look out for them and be kind to them. It should be an easier thing to do than looking on in Luke 6:35, which says we also are called to love our enemies. And, we've seen that love is patient, love is kind. So loving our enemies, what a challenge that is to show love to our enemies by being kind to them. There could be someone at school that's maybe being mean to you or bullying you. And you think, what a powerful witness that would be if they're walking down the corridor and they're being mean to you or they're giving a sarcastic comment, and yet you still hold the door open to them to let them go through and, say, after you or whatever, even though they don't deserve that. That's a powerful witness. That's a sign of grace. That's, it says in the Bible to love your enemies, and it says, to turn the other cheek, doesn't it, if someone's being mean to you. And that's a powerful witness of God in your life if you're prepared to love and be kind to those that are not very nice to you, potentially. But as well as benefiting others that we're being kind to, it says in Proverbs 11 verse 17, "A man who is kind benefits himself, but a cruel man hurts himself." And in this it says, as well as benefiting others by being kind, it also benefits ourselves. It benefits our souls. If we're not kind to other people and we're always nasty and mean, it'll eat you up if you're not forgiving, and then you don't want to be kind to someone because they've done something mean to you. It's going to eat you up. It's actually not going to benefit yourself by being selfish and not kind. So that's a lesson in Proverbs. It's a win-win all round. It's good to be kind to others because it helps them, and it's good to be kind to others because it actually benefits yourself too. I'm looking on in Galatians 6 verse 10 in the New Living Translation. It says, "Whenever we have the opportunity, we should do good to everyone, especially those in the family of faith," so those in the church. It says every opportunity we should look to do good. We should be looking to be kind to others, to show love to other people. Those random acts of kindness, we should be, intentionally maybe looking to make acts of kindness less random and actually more intentional. I encourage you to maybe think of people that you could be kind to this week, maybe friends that you could drop a text to be kind to encourage maybe a good deed or an act that you can show a friend, or if they're struggling in some area, you could show encouragement to them. You could give them perhaps something to cheer them up. Al on Sunday at church, he produced these bless cards, and he had 3 boxes on here to think of people that you might want to bless and encourage this week or pray for. So I just encourage you to have a think of 3 people that you can bless perhaps this week or in the coming weeks, maybe encourage in some way. And just have a think about who they are, or it could just be one person and you want to really focus on blessing them in multiple ways. But I encourage you to have a think about that and looking to do good and be kind to others at all time. And like we always say, if you stay close to God, if you keep looking to Him, if you stay plugged into Him, it really is the key to being motivated to be kind to others, to do things in love, for the fruits of the Spirit to flow more naturally out of you the closer you are to God. So, keep staying close to God and look out for those opportunities to be kind to other people, to those in the church and also those outside of the church, and even those that maybe aren't so nice to you. Let's look to be kind and loving and great witnesses for Jesus.